The meeting will come to order. Graham?
Present.
Holt? Here. Ledbetter?
Here.
Freeman?
Here.
Lingerfeld?
Here.
Judy, if you will touch on the minutes.
So we have two sets of minutes. The first one is October the 7th. This is a regular council meeting on October the 7th. A motion was made to approve the September 16th, 2013 regular council meeting minutes as presented and read by the clerk. Motion carried, all in favor. A motion was made to approve this September 23rd, 2013 special call council meeting as presented and read by the clerk. Motion carried, all in favor. The following items were tabled: the RDS agreement, the Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance changes, and several sewer upgrades. Item 1, Mayor Jones presented a lease agreement from Charter Communication to continue a lease of a piece of property behind the police department for $4,000 per year. After discussion, a motion was made and seconded to empower the mayor to sign this agreement as presented. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 2, a motion is made to formally empower the mayor to sign the engineering agreement with the CDG Engineers and Associates on the Shady Bridge Replacement Project. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 3, a motion was made to empower the mayor to sign the ordination agreement between the city and the First Bank of the South. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 4, a motion was made that if the new Welcome to Rainsville sign is placed on the state right-of-way to proceed with the Department of Transportation contract, and if the sign is not placed on the right-of-way, then to proceed with the contract on Mr. Love's property. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 5, a motion was made to pass and adopt the 2013-2014 budget as presented. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 6, a motion was made to empower the mayor to sign the change order for the Tom Bevel Enrichment Center parking lot paving project. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 7, a motion was made to declare October 2013 Dyslexia Awareness Month in the city of Rainsville. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 8, a motion is made to authorize the mayor and clerk to open a restricted bank account for the imaginary library until the 501c transfer occurs, with the stipulation of our city attorney, Dara Patterson, checking into the appropriate way to do this. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 9, a motion was made to have 2 computers at the fire department upgraded. This will be paid out of the fire department fund. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 10, a motion is made to make Billy McBride captain with the rate of pay of $11.14 per hour starting October the 14th. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 11, a motion was made to make Grant Wood acting captain with the rate of pay of $11.14 per hour starting October the 14th, pending the return of Derek Summerford. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 12, a motion was made to make Derek Husky firefighter with the rate of pay of $11.05 per hour starting October the 14th. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 13, a motion was made to purchase 3 door locks for the Tom Bevel Enrichment Center office and a storage closet at a cost of $219. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 14, a motion was made to pay the expenses for city attorney Dara Patterson to attend the municipal law conference in Orange Beach, October the 24th through the 26th. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 15, a motion was made to appoint Dara Patterson as city prosecutor. Motion carried, all in favor. Item 16, a motion was made to have the power panel in the park repaired at a cost of $2,936. Motion carried, all in favor. A motion was made to pay the monthly bills as presented by the city treasurer. Motion carried, all in favor. At 6:20 p.m., a motion was made to go into executive session to discuss legal matters. Motion carried unanimously. At 6:45 p.m., by report of Mayor Jones, a motion was made to return to regular session with no action taken. Motion carried unanimously. A motion was made to adjourn at 6:47 p.m. Motion carried unanimously.
We have a motion to accept the minutes as read.
I make a motion to accept the minutes as read.
I'll second it.
Motion by Freeman, second by Graham. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries.
Okay, and then October the 9th, this is a special call council meeting with proper notice being given. The Rainsville City Council meeting a special session on October the 9th at 5 p.m. at the Rainsville Fire Hall. This special call meeting was to go into executive session to discuss pending litigation. Mayor Jones called the meeting to order and called the roll. At 5:05 p.m., a motion was made to go into executive session to discuss pending litigation. Motion carried, all in favor. At 5:30 p.m., a motion was made to return to special session with no action taken. Motion carried, all in favor. Motion was made to adjourn at 5:31 PM. Motion carried, all in favor.
I'll make a motion that we accept those minutes as read.
I second.
Motion by Graham, who's got the second? Second by Ledbetter. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. I've got a special request, talked with some folks out in the hallway from the Marine League Corp, and they have asked to address the council tonight. It's one of you gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. My name's Paul Andrews. I'm the Marine Corps League 1404 Detachment Commandant. What we would want to do is the Marine Corps Reserve and the Marine Corps League do Toys for Tots. And we're in that stage now trying to raise funds and toys for needy kids. All the money we raise and toys we raise stays in DeKalb County for needy kids. And we've been putting out boxes and money jars of them. And we would like to know, would it be possible for us to set up on a Saturday, a roadblock? And see if we can raise some funds. We've got to raise,
For 1,000 kids.
yeah, for almost 1,000 kids or better.
It's for every city in the county.
Yeah. And
What road do you have in mind?
that, I'm not sure if we're going to give it to Chief on that and see what he suggests.
What do you suggest?
Maybe if we go hilltop, somewhere there at Carlisle Road or somewhere just off the road or Church Street, get off the main highway if possible.
But all that scare me is the two main highways, the speed of the traffic.
We'll just be glad to go anywhere up here. We don't really care. We'll just be thankful
You have
if
a
you'd allow
specific
that.
place in mind?
Hilltop, back there at Carlisle Road, where it comes in and out different directions, and we can pretty much cover that. That would be okay.
I don't have any problem with that.
Oh, that sounds good.
I would like to tell y'all that, well, I'm the public relations officer. I'm sorry, I don't mean to butt in, but I visited with the DeKalb County Board of Education last week and spoke with Ms. Webb. And she forwarded applications for families to apply for toys to all the guidance counselors in the county schools. And they're made available this week for the parents to pick them up, fill them out, and return them by Friday. And it's also going on in Fort Payne City Schools. But all of those applications are going to be forwarded by courier to her by next Wednesday. And I'm going to pick them up, and we're going to compile all the information and send it off to National Toys for Tots and go from there. But they will supplement whatever we're not able to raise. This is our first time doing it, so we don't have to worry about not having enough, although they do expect us to raise a certain amount locally. So that's why that we're trying to get roadblocks in other towns too. It's not just this one, but this is for the whole county. It's not just for Fort Payne.
You might have said, but I mean, just missed it. When was y'all looking at doing this?
Well, I looked at our calendar on our newsletter that I do, and they've got the open Saturdays coming up. It's next Saturday, and then the third Saturday in November, I think it's the 16th. They have meetings or other things scheduled for most of the other Saturdays. And after that, it gets into Thanksgiving, so weekend, so. Whichever y'all would see fit, we would appreciate anything, really.
So we probably leave that to the police as far as safety.
Yes, sir. All
Good
right, thank you.
folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The only item of business I've got is a letter of resignation from Randy Tunlin for the Agri Center Board. I recommend that we accept that tonight.
I'll make that in the form of a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Graham and a second by Lingerfeld. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Joe?
I would like to make a motion to empower the mayor to be able to sign the preliminary paperwork for the USDA rural loan associated with the sewer upgrades.
I'll second that.
A motion by Graham, second by Lingerfeld. Any discussion? Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries.
That's all I have for the meeting.
Thank you again for the work you've done on that.
I make a motion that we allow our director, chief of police centers, and Attorney Patterson and myself to start the process on permitting activities on our streets and our city parks.
I second that.
Motion by Holden, a second by Ledbetter. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries.
Also make a motion that we promote Officer Steve Dutton from sergeant to captain, effective immediately.
I'll second that.
Motion by Holden, second by Lingerfeld. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries.
And on our insurance, we're going to decide in November, is that correct? Make that motion in December about whether we're gonna change, November the 4th. Okay, that's all I have.
That'll be at the next council meeting.
Yeah.
Next meeting.
Okay.
Listen,
I don't have anything to vote on tonight.
Brandon, I have nothing to vote on.
I have nothing to spend any money on.
This meeting.
any other business?
I don't.
Make a motion, we pay the bills.
I second that.
Motion by Ledbetter and a second by Freeman. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries.
I make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second that.
Motion to adjourn by Graham and a second by Lingerfeld. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Meeting